There is a mysterious village in the world where not human but very strange human beings live. Some of them are present in the thin fields as if they are human beings working in the fields, while some human beings are by the river. They are sitting as if they are fishing in the river. Hello friends, you are present at the moment. Before you start the video on the story, tell me that it is all based on fact, the link of which I have also given in the description below. You are requested to subscribe to the channel and notify bell's notification not to be present in this entire curry Angora. People from all over the world come here just to see with their own eyes the whole ornament and the human puppet in this and to know what secrets are buried behind it all. This village is in Japan, which is very difficult to reach. More than 400 people used to live in this village. Sometimes the children used to go to school in the village and the farmers used to grow these crops and grains, and all the people of the village used to live together as one community. I still have a regular market, school and library, but there is no one to settle it. The story of these dogs is also very interesting. The story of this village is something like this. This 65-year-old woman named Sokibi had spent her entire childhood in this village. According to that time, there were about 400 people in this village. These people from the village were very hard-working and cared for each other like a family. This woman named Me moved to Japan's third-largest city to get a good education as a child, where she completed her education. Puri got a job and got married in the same city and completely forgot about her village where her parents used to live. Greek Madhu walked in her childhood. She lived in the village but her father lived in the village. In the latter part of her life, she thought of her village where when she arrived, she was saddened to learn that her father had died many years ago. It was even more sad to see that his native village was completely deserted. His schoolhouse, fields and orchards were all over the place and no one lived here anymore. Friends, this village was very far from the rest of the cities. Slowly the people left it and moved to the cities like Qim, and a few people who used to live here had died by now, and the village there was no one left to wind it. So instead of going back to the city, Mani spent the rest of her life worshipping this village in a unique way, making her a human-like figure in the memory of her heart. Photos of people who have ever lived here in a span of 15 years, she made 350 human-like puppets that looked exactly like the inhabitants. They were still dressed as they were, according to the game. When she went to school as a child, he remembered well all the beautiful scenery of this village that came his way, so he took these stones in the same way of this village, decorated in different places as if the people of this village used to be friends. When friends enter this village, you can see them sitting on the lawn of every house with their children and elders in the same way as they used to be here. There used to be some thin fields here, just like the hard-working farmers of the village used to take them to the fields in their dry childhood. You will also see some thin fish being caught by the river. In the dry season, one still remember how some children they used to sit on the trees and how the elders of the village used to dress each other in the evening so that they could sing these 350 riches. It is decorated everywhere as it used to be, but the most mysterious thing to see here is the school in this village where I used to teach in Soki. The human puppets of the children are sitting here as they are located here. The class is still going on. There are chairs, posters, blackboards and the rest of the equipment in the same classroom as it used to be here. The puppets of the teachers who teach women and children also stand in these classes as if they were children. In fact, you are teaching that they are in drought. The reason is that if the right village is not re-inhabited, people come here from far and wide to see the shield. Friend Dolans also presents a strong message about how old people used to tell each other time, while Generation Kazi spends most of his time on mobile phones and gadgets. would have liked this video. If you want to say something about it, then please express your opinion in the comments below. Take care of yourself and everyone. Allah Hafiz.